Hi, I'm Seamless, and this is I just looked and I didn't check which number this was. I just forgot already. It was like 8 seconds ago. It's the 17th 75K tutorial. This one was requested by Takurciteman, and this is an Obsidia sound, and it kind of sounds like this. In reality, it sounds like this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just really didn't do a good job at. And that's okay, because the next couple of 75Ks are going to be me trying to do stuff, but using Serum instead of my more, you know, experienced plugins. So this is going to be a lot of this. But let's kind of go over why I did what I did, and based on the information we have present here. So this is very clearly, like, a wavetable-based thing, at least I think it is. I mean, I use the sync mode, and I don't really do a lot with the wavetable motion to kind of achieve this. So if you look at this sound, this part right here, this kind of motion here, you can kind of see this sort of this uniform movement here, and that's indicative of, I think, the frequency shifter and massive. I'm not totally sure about that, but so I kind of approximated that using sync instead, and now that I think about it, there's also kind of a very obvious sort of high pass motion going on there. On top of that, however, you can see that there's these sort of lines going down along with it. And like the downward motion is being accomplished by what looks like a pretty dense kind of phaser idea, or an all pass, or just a really dense comb filter. One of those, either of those works out. And in the case of this, I did it with a filter. But it goes down while this moves around. So in Serum, what I've done is I put one of these LFOs on envelope mode. So that kind of goes down with this flanger mode with a pretty high resonance to give it the peaks that are kind of doing that. You know, it's kind of up to you about how you want that to work. And if you look at the spectrum, like while I'm moving it around the sync mode without, you know, much else, you can see how it kind of moves around, but it's not entirely the same as what happens when you're using massives. Frequency shifter, which moves around the entire thing, which makes it actually look an awful lot like what a high pass does, that kind of thing. And now that I think about it, I probably should have just done this massive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, frequency shifter does some funky stuff. Where you at? That's what it does. It literally moves the thing around. And like the coolness about that though is that while it does like increase the overall pitch of the frequencies that are present, it keeps the density the same as it moves up higher, which means that it keeps the same like pulse. The pulse is still the same as whatever note you're playing, which is why that works out. I attempted to mimic that by using the sync mode inside Serum, and it kind of worked, but it's not totally the same. The sync business, there's actually a couple different sync modes that you can use. You have these window half, and window full. I use window full because what that does is it sort of pinches the end of the waveform, which keeps the original oscillation sort of more prevalent than it would be if it were no window. And such. Anyway, this is what I got. I'll put up this Serum patch for download. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. If you'd like to make a request yourself, the link to the Reddit thread where I am accepting requests is in the description of this video. Requests made anywhere else will be ignored. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as usual, have a nice day.